So your grandmother.
Oh yeah,
Was
so
a wonderful lady.
My grandmother is wonderful. So 1 second, I'm gonna die.
Welcome back to part 3 of our Dark Souls Let's Play series, where Tyler, tries to tell me that he is fantastic at the game, but dies on the first boss 3 times. You know, I would have beaten it by now. I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? You're not wrong.
Is this the Praise the Sun guy?
There's the Praise the Sun.
I actually don't understand this meme.
So he is the only positive, guy with a positive attitude in the entire game.
So this guy is me.
This is you.
I don't want to overstep my personality here, but
this would be you. You would stand there gazing at the sun, praising the sun.
So that's his stick. He literally praises the sun.
He literally sits there and praises the sun.
That's
funny. If you continue his storyline, he'll actually help you. You can summon him to help you with certain bosses.
Oh, that's cute.
So,
anyway, I want to hear about your grandmother and your Super Nintendo.
Yeah, so
I love stories like this.
I grew up just always visit. I was not allowed to have video games, so my grandmother was the one who got me Pokemon. She got me certain things, and then my other grandmother had a Super Nintendo. So basically, my two grandmothers are responsible for getting me.
Awesome grandmothers, it sounds
they
like.
They were really cool grandmothers. But they are the ones responsible for getting me involved in gaming. So, I don't have any SS. Cool. Anyway, so I can't see. I just can't see this guy.
Can you lower the camera? Can you turn the camera?
Yeah, I can. He's just not doing anything.
It's like he's just backing up. Can you make him... What is he? Why is he just backing away from you?
I'm trying to kick him off.
Yeah, I know. I want to see it so bad.
God dang it.
Oh, my.
Come on.
Kick him off. There you go. There you go.
Yeah! Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Love it.
But in all seriousness, so my... I'm going to die in here.
Did you just get poisoned?
Yeah, slightly.
Oh, no.
So my grandmother, anyway, she had a Super Nintendo and just the hardest games ever. So essentially,
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X.
This is crazy. My grandmother literally had Mega Man X and Donkey Kong, and I feel like you're about to say the same thing.
Yep, Donkey Kong Country, Super Ghosts and Goblins, like those types of games. And so I got used to just games that you felt really good when you beat. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where it all started with me. So when I grew up and I started collecting games, and I have a huge video game room similar to you.
This is where the beta started. Sorry, I played this.
Is this where? Okay,
yeah.
so
I could actually help you here. Just saying.
You want to do it?
No.
Okay.
Keep going.
So yeah, no, that's essentially. Oh wow, there's a guy behind me. Oh, I'm gonna die. I have no health left. I have no health potions left. Oh no, I didn't realize I had no Estus flask.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
Oh, that's a cruel irony right there. But yeah, no, she essentially got me super into these really difficult games. So when I started playing, I only played retro for a long time, and then I started looking into newer games.
Same.
And this is one of the ones that I looked into because I literally Googled most difficult current gen games.
Really?
And this is what I came across.
Yeah, I mean, this one will come up. It's the Dark Souls of Dark Souls.
It is the Dark Souls of Dark Souls.
I have a similar story, I guess, in a way. I mean, I grew up on games because my parents had an NES. That was my main source. I never really went to my grandmother's house because I'm going to be negative for a second and just say...
I thought that was against your mission
statement. Couldn't stand the lady, but she had a fantastic Super Nintendo system. And I would go and I'd play Mega Man X and Donkey Kong. It's why I've never really had an affection for Super Nintendo, because I wouldn't say I grew up with one. I just had access to one every now and then. But that's why I love Mega Man so much, and specifically the Mega Man X series. So it's funny to hear you say that.
The game was hard.
We're at the same age, so you were all the way over here, I was all the way over there, 3,000 miles apart.
Playing
PAL. Super Nintendo, playing PAL. Playing
PAL
the same games on our Super Nintendos. Kim just messaged me asking if I can buy something for Christmas. That sounds about right.
There you go.
What does she want now?
I'm actually
this
very
is
curious.
The third time this day.
She's like, oh, and I want this, and this, and this, and this.
It's annoying because she's gonna get all of it. So every time I see it, it's like, oh man.
It's like, well, darn.
I cannot. I love Christmas, and I love Christmas, dude. I love giving presents. I love.
In that
when
case,
you really,
I would love...
when you really care about someone and you give them a present and you see the joy in their eyes, I've always been so addicted to that feeling. Especially because for the longest time I had no money, so I couldn't do that. And I always appreciated when I got a gift. But I just love making her and anyone I love happy on Christmas. So anytime she's like, hey, I want something, I'm like, well, no, I can't not get it because I'm going to worry the entire time she's opening all these entire things.
Thinking
she
about
keeps
that.
thinking like, I bet this one's next. I bet, and then she never gets
And then it never is next. That's rough. I actually really like giving gifts. I will be honest, I love receiving gifts.
Oh, I love getting gifts
gifts
too.
like people try to act like receiving is not as good as giving.
Yeah.
And while I do love the feeling of giving presents, come on, getting a free gift?
I love getting gifts.
That's awesome.
My wonderful subscribers over on my channel, shout out to Beat 'em Ups. They you guys know if you watch my channel, I get sent the craziest stuff.
You do.
all
I
the
always
time.
see you're like because like I love my subscribers, but since I'm not a gaming channel, I'm not like
No,
anything
why
in
would that
particular.
just be
I
kinda
get
weird
like a
if
lot.
they
I
did
get a lot
that?
of handwritten notes.
Yeah,
which is
I
great.
get those too, which are awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just keep one upping me.
No, I want to say they're awesome. They're great.
But yeah, no. I see like some of the video game stuff you get. I'm like, oh my god.
I don't
I'm like,
understand
That is so
People
cool.
that obviously it upsets a lot of people when they see that. They don't understand it themselves and they feel the need to voice that. And honestly, I kind of get it. Like, I don't understand it. So, like, oh my god, people are incredible. The generosity that some people can exhibit. There's one guy I know who gives me so much stuff, and he just gives me so much stuff to charity, and he's just the best father I know, and just an amazing guy.
I didn't realize this guy was behind me.
Wow, you got sandwiched.
Sandwich. All right. I did not know that guy followed me in here.
Dark Souls Sandwich, changing the name of the channel.
Dark Souls Sandwich would be an awesome channel name, by the way. So you guys should comment down below that we should change our stuff to Dark Souls Sandwich. Though I do think we could still brand ourselves as a sandwich-based channel.
I love the idea of continuing the theme of sandwiches somehow in our channel because it became such an integral part of its foundation. I do not want to don't underestimate me when I say we went through millions. Well, maybe not.
Millions?
Maybe underestimate that. We went through hundreds of sandwich variations.
I really tried to make one work. I really did.
I liked a lot of them.
None of them just.
But
I think none of them jumped out enough.
None jumped out. And honestly, even when you said because you came up with those gamer guys, and I didn't hate it. I didn't love it immediately, but I didn't hate it. But we went upstairs, because again, we're in my house right now. We went upstairs, we said, hey, Kim, you're amazing, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, you're getting whatever you want.
Well, in your defense, I did not say any of that.
You're getting whatever you want for Christmas. Listen, we need you to draw cartoons of us, because she's very talented.
She is really talented.
And as soon as she drew us, and you guys can go right now and see it on the channel banner. Well, don't leave this video, but you just look at it in your own free time. And as soon as I saw that, and I visioned the name, the Gamer Guys, or those Gamer Guys, or them Gamer Guys, whatever it was, I was like, yeah, that's it. I feel good about that. And I do kind of like the idea of somewhere, maybe right now, someone is talking to someone saying, hey, you seen those Gamer Guys yet? You seen that new channel? Those Gamer Guys? I like that.
I like that, because then, what Gamer Guys? No, those Gamer Guys.
It reminds me, as you said, the whole Abbott and Costello routine.
It's like who's on first, but with our gameplay channel, and I think that's really funny.
And I love dry humor the same way you do. I grew up on British humor, so as soon as you said Abbott and Costello, I was like, that's probably a match made in heaven right there. Like, I can't say no to British dry humor. I'll take it.
You're welcome.
Side note, I love Noel Fielding. You know who Noel Fielding is?
Noel
Have you seen The Mighty Boosh?
Oh, I love The Mighty Boosh.
Noel Fielding's the dude with the long hair. He's old Greg.
He's old Greg.
Dude, I love Noel Fielding. Kim and I just watched through this show on Netflix called some British baking show. And it was so good. I usually don't watch shows like that, but I got so invested. And Noel, he's part of it. He like kind of hosts it. And like this show is so good. They get so attached to the chefs and the bakers in this episode that Noel's like crying every time they have to eliminate someone. You guys have to see this show. Unless you don't like baking things.
In which case, you probably shouldn't.
I think I have gained 5 pounds watching this show because every time I watch it, I have to go to the kitchen and find some kind of cheesecake or cheesecake-flavored object to eat.
You know I don't like cheesecake?
I don't like cheesecake all that much either.
Fun little fact.
I used to hate... Honestly, this is another one of them things. I hated cheesecake until I came here. And cheesecake's pretty popular here, and Kim loves cheesecake. And I just ended up eating it and liking it.
That's yeah, no, Rachel loves cheesecake. I remember we'll go to the Cheesecake Factory and she'll just order cheesecake.
I feel like it's hard not to like cheesecake, and yet I understand not liking cheesecake. I also don't like cheesecake.
I don't know why, because I like it in theory because there's so many options.
There are
so many varieties.
There are times I will eat a cheesecake and I'm like, this is a damn good cheesecake. But overall, I would say I don't love cheesecake. We went to a chocolate factory recently and they had cheesecake chocolate. and it was gross. Like, I took a bite. It's like a little chocolate that you would think would taste like nice chocolate, and immediately you get cheese. My face was like, I kind of hope the lady, because it's like handmade by this lady. I'm like, please don't see my face right now, because I couldn't help but like scrunch my nose up in kind of like obvious distaste.
Yeah, no, something about cheesecake just, it doesn't do it for me at all.
You prefer chocolate cake?
Uh-oh.
I love chocolate cake. I always ask for chocolate cake for my birthday.
Well, I'm gonna die. I don't know why I'm trying to speed run through this instead of just like
take your time, man. We have time.
People. Well, you put this 15 episode limit on me.
It's not a limit. You put the limit.
I know I did.
You're the limiter.
I said I only need 15 episodes to get to Anne Orlando and kill Ornstein.
We had a very large conversation about whether or not we should finish the games we start. And I have ADD.
No,
like I don't actually have my every brother and sister I have has ADD, and I was the only one that wasn't diagnosed with it, but my attention is so short. Like, it runs in the family. And I know I'm like, I don't know if I'd be able to sit through an entire playthrough.
No, it's fair. I mean, I think a game that is this long, like that you can easily put 40 or 50 hours into, it will run its course for both of us. We'll be like, all right, yeah, we're good.
Honestly, that's why on my channel, shout out to Beat 'em Ups Wood, I'm addicted to this game video. I love those because it's so hard for me to get addicted to a game and play it for like endless hours because my attention span is so short. I want to play everything all the time. I bounce around so much, so when I think of starting a Let's Play channel, I'm like, I want to bounce around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I still, and so do you, we still want to have staple games that we play through.
Yeah.
So every morning for like 3 to 4 weeks, we'll play the same game, the same thing that you guys can follow along with, like a good TV show. But then in the afternoons, at nights, it will always be something random. If you haven't caught on to that yet, I mean, we're in, day 3 right now?
Day 3, I believe, yeah.
So, and by the way, if you're watching this right now, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for being an OG viewer.
Because you're still, if you're in the first week, you're in the ground floor, baby. If you understand the spicy biscuit meme already, then you've been here since day 1, and we love you.
And if you've ever created a spicy biscuit meme.
If you've ever created a spicy biscuit meme, a biscuit that clearly looks spicy that resembles Tyler, I will send you a postcard in the mail saying thank you for the spicy meme.
It's not letting me roll. What the heck is going on?
Dude, you just
it literally I'm not able to roll by him.
I'm embarrassed for you.
I'm embarrassed for me. Just because you
How
see
are you
me rolling.
Feeling? What's your mindset right now?
My mindset.
Let me play.
Okay.
I'll do it.
You want to play?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll do it. Wow, the controller's warm.
I have warm hands. I do.
Alright guys, in part 4 of our Dark Souls playthrough, you will see me. We'll talk about that off camera.
What was that? You'll see.
I looked at your phone and I regret it. Okay, so in the next part.
Oh my goodness!
I'm so
sorry.
A lot
just happened.
I'm so sorry that you guys can't understand this. In the next part, I am playing. You got anything you want to say?
No, you kind of took my. I was about to talk about the 17 Friends for the first time.
Oh, please do it now.
So guys, make sure you share it with 17 of your closest friends.
Bye.